but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. SpawnTrooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. SpawnTrooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. SpawnTrooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. And a jolly good evening to all of you. Welcome to a very sunny, hot day in the Isles here. And before we get crack on, there's something I need to do, and that is to show my respect to ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity in this moment to send my sincerest and heartfelt hug and love out there to all the service personnel, regardless of arm, male or female. To those who are serving, today is your day, and to those who gave that ultimate sacrifice so you have the freedom of what you've got today. So I just want to say thank you to everybody over in the United States of the Americanese, and for everything you've done. So to all the brothers and sisters, from a fellow vet to you guys, thank you. Anywho, so first things first, let me just go through the list and say hello to everybody tonight. Robert Ward, hi, how you doing? Cynthia Broheim, hi, sweetheart. Heidel, thank you very much, and hugs to you. Kasha, good to see you. Watching you. Who else have we got? Roy, good to see you, my fellow. Hope the wife's okay. Paul Amos, good to see you too. Ammo Girl, hi, how you doing, my darling? Wife says it all. Hello, sweetness. Who else have we got? We're looking now. We got Janet. Hello, Janet. Good to see you. Yes. Who else have we got? Excuse me. And if you're hiding outside, come on in. It's going to be very educational tonight, because we're gonna I'm going to give you a bit of a sort of a historical thing before we crack on, before we get into it. Now, hang on a minute. I do apologize. We've got one over on Rumble. Hi, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us on Rumble. I appreciate that. Now, I know today is Memorial Day. I know a lot of you, 99.9% of people are going to be out there celebrating Memorial Day, which absolutely, that's fantastic. There are also going to be points tonight where you can ask questions, where I expect you to ask questions. And also, I want you to understand that what I'm about to take you through is not me pointing at fingers. These people are so paranoid and self-centered themselves, they'll be doing it themselves. Oh, are you talking about me? Is he talking about me? All right, so that's probably going to happen. So ignore it. I'm going to be talking about certain things that you are going to see, as you saw in the thumbnail. We're going to try and stay as close to that as we possibly can. Now, I have been going live for coming up to, in September, it'll be 2 years. I have met many a people. 98% of them are fantastic individuals. Some people are very hot, hot under the collar. They say it as it is, and I get that. There's a lot of people in that 98% who are very genuine and very heartfelt, and they say what's on their sleeve. So, you can't judge them on that. But then you have people, the 2% that yeah. Hi, good to see you. Yeah, thanks very much for being here. I appreciate it. The 2% I'm going to be talking about is basically a bit more than 2%, actually, if you include what the anti-what the hells. But we're not going to be talking about the anti-what the hells, because they're already throwing each other under the bus. I mean, fucking Volp, aka Skeletor, hello you guys. He threw freaking Deuce and Foreskin under the freaking bridge, under the bus. Fucking whatever you want to throw him underneath. Like, oh my, I mean, like, you richly told everyone that Deuce Boy is denying that he did, and here you are. Anyway, so, but that's beside the point. Today we're going to be talking about the 2%. Exactly, Heidel. Exactly. But we'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to come back into that in a minute. However, tonight is going to be on point. I'm not going to be derailed or distracted by other things. I've already told a couple of people that's not going to happen tonight, because I want to, because it's very difficult to explain it, and sometimes it can be very difficult to understand. All right, because there's different terminologies and different sort of topics that you have to listen to very carefully. All right. Because if you don't, you may misinterpret or misunderstand. So that's why. Now, the 2%, okay, everything I'm going to cover tonight is exactly that. The 2% will be covered by what I'm doing tonight. And unfortunately, some other people who belong to the 98%, okay, behave like this sometimes. Oh, no, you don't. No. It's a good. Anyway. So what we are going to do, right? First things first. Let's just get into the slideshow, shall we? Okay. Now, obviously, stream disclaimer, everything like, I don't just put it out there. I just don't make shit up. I don't say it as it is. I find proof and I find evidence, and that's it. Okay. I don't need to fabricate shit. And if I've got something to show or I've got names to say, if I don't want to mention those names, it's not because of fear. It's because they don't really deserve to be named. They don't deserve any credibility whatsoever because they're just scum. And to be honest with you, after tonight, after you listen to tonight's stream, I think you'll understand from where else I'm coming from. Okay. Hi, SMN. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to see you. So people on Rumble, people on here, feel free to comment. I will see you comment. Preach W, I see, I see you. So anyway, righty then. Now, by the way, I am on Rumble. I've just started on Rumble, and I've also got a gaming channel as well. Excuse me. So if you can go and show a bit of support there. Hi, Paul. Bloody hell, I missed you, Paul. How you doing, bud? If you can go and show a little bit of support on the gaming channel, I want to try and get that over 500, the watch hours and everything else. And basically YouTube are just shafting people. But then again, I'm the smallest. I can't really speak, but there's people out there with millions of subscribers and they being yeeted by freaking YouTube. Anyway, anywho, so disclaimer. Remember, question everything, stay sharp, but be ready for constructive criticism. People may not agree, they may agree to disagree. So you have to expect that. Engage with respect, and respect is earned, not given. And have an open mind. Okay, everything I'm using, by the way, is public knowledge. It's on the internet. It's on the interwebs. So if you Googles it, you'll find it in it. Yes, we as the Yorks in it. Anyway, so and this is now all based on my personal viewpoint. And at the end of the day, if you don't like it, fuck off. It's as simple as that. No comment. No comment. And we're going to stay on topic tonight, if I don't mind. We can have a couple of jokes here and there, but I need to stay on topic because it's going to be very fucking difficult for anyway. So just a big shout out from Squid Pro Quo, Elmo Go, My Pretty Pam, and myself. I wish you all a happy Memorial Day, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. And if you know someone who paid for that ultimate sacrifice or someone is serving, all right, just take that one moment just to think about their service and everything they put into it. Okay. All right. There's a lot of people out there who have served, they've put the time and effort and the sweat and the blood and everything else in. Okay. So on behalf of myself, I can't speak for the other three, but I will point out Squid Pro Quo, vet, Ammo Girls, partner vet, My Pretty, she's a ninja with a fucking broomstick, so I'm not going to mess with her. Don't tell her I said that. And myself, a vet. Okay, so send my regards to you guys over there. All right. So I'm going to leave that up so everyone can see it. And yeah. Good evening, French Flight Psycho. Welcome to the stream. Now, a lot of people, when I first started streaming, and we know that there's a lot of plagiarism going on. We know there's people out there who, sit in the back of their trailer and they think that they're hard as nails. They think they're tough, right? And we all know the saying, keyboard warrior. We all know that saying. There's a difference between being a keyboard warrior, like doing it large, and actually doing it. Just because it doesn't matter what background you come from, it doesn't matter what clubs you belong to, it doesn't matter what groups you belong to, it doesn't matter what part of the military you belong to. What matters is your conduct, your behavior. Today's for the ultimate sacrifice. Veterans Day is for the rest of us. Absolutely. Actual fact, let me turn chat back on. I do apologize for that. I totally forgot to turn that back on. There you go. There you go. There you go. I do apologize for that, guys. I wonder if I can make that a little bit. No, I can't. No. Anyway, right. The biggest issue is people like to flap their gums, but they never, ever want to take accountability. It's okay to throw accusations out there. It's okay to make lies up. And the thing is, when you have got one individual or two or three, right, being attacked by a group of individuals, okay, then you've got a slight problem of balance in balance, because when a whole group is attacking one person, two people, three people, whatever, right? It shows coordination. It means that they've coordinated this attack, and it won't stop until that person retaliates. When that person retaliates, suddenly that person is the bad person. That person is the bad guy. And tonight you're going to learn something. Tonight you're going to come across some stuff. Okay, so before we crack on, here's what I want to say. First of all, welcome back tonight. We're not pointing fingers. For fact, we're not going to be pointing fingers. We're pointing out patterns. Now, I know a lot of people out there have basically copied myself and copied other people. Terminologies, wording, different stuff. It doesn't matter, because it means that I am able to create content and they can't. So therefore, they take and copy it. Now, there's a difference between copying it being malicious and then there's copying it being, hey, that's a fucking good idea. You know, like Final Thought, for example. Fucking love it when Squid does it. Fucking love it. Now, we've all seen the same habits popping up across the board. This is on the what the hell side only tonight. Okay? A small group of people who think tag teaming targets is strength. No, it's not. It's weakness. They think they're tough, but the moment you call them out, they vanish behind fake accounts and claim victimhood. Tonight, we're going to dissect how they operate and why they have nothing to offer but noise. Now, this is a bit of a tactical breakdown, right? What our goal is, the goal of what I am now, this segment, my goal, right, is to define the behaviors so you can understand the differences and spot them as well. Now, I am going to put links in the description after I'm done. Okay, so you can read it up yourself. All right. So let me just move on to this. So obviously, you know, it's me. It's Spawn. And now we're in the segment where we're going to have a chat, my dears. Oh, yes, we are. Now, the first thing we're going to be talking about, okay, exactly that. Rage farming and engagement baiting. All right. Now, ever wonder why they say the most ridiculous things? It's called rage farming. They want you angry because anger leads to comments, and comments lead to visibility. And ever guess what comes next? If you see someone saying something blatantly stupid, remember they are baiting you. Don't take it. Don't react to it. This is exactly what they want to do. All right. Now, I did a little bit more research. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on a minute. Let me give you an insight. This is from the therapy group of DC. Okay, you can find it. Don't worry. Don't you fret. Right, you are going to see this in the disclaimer, and this is from someone called Dr. Brad Prenner. All right, therapy group of DC founder and licensed psychologist. All right. Okay. Let me get into it. Rage farming is a term that has been used around by journalists and researchers to describe content crafted with one purpose: to make you mad. This kind of content serves as fuel for social media algorithms that thrive on high arousal emotions. Why? Because when we're angry, we're likely to stay glued to our screen, scrolling through the feed. This isn't just about politics. It can pop up in celebrity gossip, sport rivals, and even comment sections of a recipe, or on YouTube with this court case. The rise of rage farming as a tactic to generate outrage and engage users online has been increasingly employed, particularly by political figures, to attract followers and perpetuate misinformation, emphasizing the psychological and social implications of such content. Now, obviously, some people are not politicians. They wouldn't even anyway, that's beside the point. While rage farming shares some traits with the hate speech and misinformation, its main goal is clear: engagement that translates to profit. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. The more you interact, the more money these platforms make. Key characteristics of rage farming. I hope you got pen and paper ready, because this is going to be fun. Okay, key characteristics of rage farming: provocative content designed to trigger an emotional reaction. Interesting. Algorithmic fuel: algorithm favor content that keeps users engaged longer. Profit-driven engagement equals financial gain for platforms. Now, do you understand why a lot of people try to piss people off and wind people up, attack and accuse people of shit? And then the moment, but I'm not going to, no, I'm jumping ahead of my own stream, which usually I get in trouble with Squid when I do it. Anyway, right. Wide reach, not limited to politics. It spans various topics and interests. Go figure. Commenting on rage bait content boosts its visibility and interaction rates on social media platforms. Now, where have we seen that happen? Understanding these aspects can help us navigate social media more mindfully, recognizing when we're being baited into reaction. By being aware, we can choose how we engage and protect our mental well-being. Okay? What do you mean I'm not aware? What are you on about? Right. Anyway, don't make anyway. Why anger pays? This is what caught my eye. This is what caught my attention. Why anger pays, the profit pipeline. Let's talk about why anger is such a hot commodity on social media. It is not just about obvious emotional reactions. There's a whole profit engine running behind the scenes. Now, I have always said, if you come in here emotionally, you're getting yeeted. Right? If Eric's here, Squid's here, or any of the other mods or the honorary mods are here, and you come in emotionally, they will time you out. Because when you're emotional, you can't control your actions. When you can't control your actions, it usually fucks up. Now, let's talk about, so there's a whole profit engine running behind the scenes. I already said that. There's an echo. Right. Okay. High arousal equals longer sessions. When you're fired up, you're likely to spend more time scrolling. This extended screen time translates to more ad impressions, which is exactly the platforms are banking on. So if people are monetized and they've pissed you off, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But being, why do people always want to try to do this? I thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, but I'm trying to thank you. I do thank you. I need to get used to doing this. I need to get used to doing streaming on two platforms at the same time. I am so not used to it. And I think I'm being taught. You're teaching me. Yeah. Anyway, right. Algorithmic amplification. Ever notice how angry posts seem to pop up everywhere? That's because your engagement, likes, comments, shares tells the algorithm to spread it far and wide, making those emotions feel like a norm. Cheap and viral by nature, rage bait content doesn't require much effort to create, as we've witnessed. It skips the fact-checking and dives straight into emotional hooks, which travel faster than well-researched pieces. That's fact. That is fact. Are you off idle? Take care. I don't give alt rage farm the time of day. Not worth the waste of my. Exactly, idle. Exactly. But this is not about. Just one individual. This is a lot of people. Because the thing is, there's a lot of people don't know the symptoms or the signs of rage farming or the other topics that I'm going to be covering tonight. But I appreciate your input. I really do. And it's not worth the waste of time. And this is what I usually tell people. So don't pay no. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, creators incentive. Outrage isn't just a tool for platforms. It's also a moneymaker for content creators. Does it? Oh, right. Okay. Right. I'm going to repeat that one time. That one again. Creator incentives. Outrage isn't just a tool for platforms. It's also a moneymaker for content creators. From selling merchandise to garnishing political donation or getting donations, anger can be a lucrative business. Hi, Marlin, by the way. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Create incentives. So, all right, okay. Understanding these points can help us see through the rage baiting tactics and make more informational decisions about how we can engage online. By recognizing the mechanics of this profit pipeline, we can choose to interact more thoughtfully and protect our mental well-being. All right. Now, you go into squids. Actual fact, there's only about 7 or 8 people who I wouldn't go near with a fucking 10-foot barge pole. Actually, fact, there's quite a few more. However, the communities, like the communities here, the community in Squids, the communities in the experts, in Rosalind's, in J Hips. I mean, every single community I've come across so far in Shizzies, right? Every single one are friendly, supportive, and people treat you with respect, which is awesome. And that goes with the hosts as well. Now, okay, me and Squid are quite outspoken. We say it as it is, but there you go. Right. Now, you don't have to listen to this, okay? But I'm just going to give you to basically give you an idea of what to look for, all right? And then we'll move on to have a little break. We can have a couple of questions from Rumble or from here, all right? And then we'll go on to the next one because I don't want to freaking turn your brain into mush. However, this is Psychology 101, okay? Understanding the reaction to rage bait. Negative bias. Our brains are wired to focus more on the negative information than positive or neutral details. This means we're naturally more drawn to content that seems threatening or alarming. Moral outrage reward. Expressing anger can actually trigger a release of the dopamine. Whatever. Tribal signaling. Public displays of anger can signal loyalty to the particular group or cause. Social media algorithms pick up on this and amplify these signals, showing us more of the same content. Compassion fatigue. Constant exposure to emotional charged content can numb or empathy over time. Our empathy, sorry. All right. Sense of duty. Users often feel a sense of duty or urgency to correct misinformation. Common rage bait tactics to watch for. Inflammatory headlines. If you could see my head going back and forth and going, my eyes wide open. Yes. They are designed to grab your attention with exaggerated claims like this one clip will destroy your faith. And it's all about sparking the immediate emotional reaction. Cherry-picked quotes or images, often presented without context. Oh, fucking hell. These snippets are crafted to steer emotions and skew perceptions. Is anyone feeling deja vu? Is anyone feeling like this has happened multiple times? Anybody? You'll be very interested. Anywho, false balance. The tactics involved presented to skewed view or reality, such as saying experts are divided when there's a clear consensus among them. Common comment section landmines. Bots are paid trolls, or paid trolls might be lurking in the comments, throwing in incendiary remarks to keep the conversation heated. This is why one of the big reasons is if you know that 99% of the time, if I make a comment, then it's directed exactly at what has been put in that post. Otherwise, I don't comment it. I try not to. If I do react to someone's response, then I react to their response directly. I don't respond because, oh, well, hang on a minute, you said this. No, I don't do that. I respond to exactly what they're, to what they've said. Edgelord humor. This is a humor that pushes boundaries, often touching a line of hate speech while signaling underlying bigotry. Well, we've seen that happen. Targeting specific audiences. Rage bait content often targets specific audiences to provoke emotional reactions and drive engagement. Experts warn that this form of content may deliberately target marginalized groups, exploiting society issues to garner views and engagement, while also raising concerns about the potential real-world implications of such online behavior. Yeah. Recognizing these tactics empower you to make the mindful choices about your content and engage with, or you ignore that type of shit. The more you ignore it, yes, there are going to be people who are going to support that crap because they are small-minded and they don't realize what they're doing because they don't have the intelligence or the actual not the human knowledge of is this right or wrong. Irregardless if it sounds good, is this right or wrong? You know, I mean, many moons ago, I could have fucking destroyed multiple people just by what I have as proof, but I decided not to. Why? Because I am not that way inclined. And because I like to waste my time on other stuff, like going to the throne and having a good dump or, banging one out or scratching me nuts or whatever. Okay. Now, I've had a lot of people come up to me and I've basically told them point blank, disengage, ignore it, move on. And that's gone across the board. I have seen people, even at work, I have seen people argue and I've gone in and I've said, look, stop. Why are you arguing? You're wrong. You're wrong. Simple. Done. It's as simple as that. Okay. But this link from the therapy group of DC will be in the description at the end, so you can then read through it in your own time. Yes, and it's going to get better. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to have a quick 5-minute break. Okay, we're going to have a quick 5-minute break. Boom, wow, wow. Yeah, every time I see a clickbait from there, okay, let me catch up with chat. Where's chat? There's chat. Oh, hello, chat. Okay, so bonjour, Janet, Marlin. Sorry to say, so fucking take care. Heidel, take care, sweetheart. Have a fantastic day and evening. So yeah, there you go. I mean, it's going to get very interesting, guys. Fred. I need to get used to that I'm basically looking at comments from both Rumble and here. But Paul, hi, dude. But yeah, so rage farming, what a very interesting topic. It's going to get better. It's going to get much, much better. Okay. Because rage farming, engagement baiting. Let me just read it out to you. Ever wonder why they say most ridiculous things? It's called rage farming. They want you angry because anger leads to comments, and comments lead to visibility. If you see someone saying something blatantly stupid, remember they are baiting you. Don't take it. Don't engage. Remember that. All right. Remember, at the end of the day, the only person who can stop you getting angry or anything else is you. If you pay attention to it, you can block them, you can ignore them. It's sometimes they'll say stuff that's really, really fucking bad. Okay, and if other people don't call them on that, then you know what these people are like. If people hang around these individuals and they fucking don't call them up on that, and they say, "Hey, that's wrong. You shouldn't have done that." Regardless if it's real or if it's fake or real, it doesn't matter. If they don't call them on it, one, they don't have a spine. Two, they've got no integrity. Ethics, you may as well fucking forget about that, right? And it just shows you what these people are like. Because you have to remember, there are people that I've seen ever since I've been engaging, okay, who will realistically go out of their fucking way to cause so much shit, and then they'll go and hide. Then they will go and use alt accounts on Facebook. And it's very obvious that they're using fake accounts. I mean, if you can remember many, many moons ago, I actually called someone out. I recognized who it was straight away, and I called them out. I said, you need to fucking use AI, right? Because then with AI, no one will recognize your typing style. And lo and behold, the moment I said that, everyone started using AI. Go figure. Are people so fucking naive and stupid? And it's very easy to catch these people out. Very easy. Good for you, Marley. Good for you. Make sure you pass it. Yeah, I mean, it may not register on your give a shit meter, but there's always. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. No matter, I mean, like I mean, I'll be honest with you. There's sometimes there's stuff that pisses me off, but I don't show it. There's no such thing as don't give a shit. Right? You're not impervious to fucking feeling. When something pisses you off, it pisses you off, and like you're gonna react. And 99% of the time, the best time to react is when you're not seen or heard or you're not writing any shit. Just turn the computer off, go for a fucking walk, go for a shit, go for, I don't know, just fucking, go for a parachute jump or something, go for a scuba dive or go for a drive, drive down a fucking country, drive down a blocked off road at 60,000 miles an hour. Or, no, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, we're dealing with small, weak-minded individuals. That's what we're dealing with. And when you come across people like that who are supposed to have been educated or have some sort of education, may it be online or not, it doesn't matter. If they want to press buttons, they will try to press your buttons. And the moment you allow them to fucking hit those buttons is the moment they have control. And the moment you see that, if you think, oh, fuck yeah, here we go, you just turn that shit off and then you move along. Now, I don't care if people don't like me. In fact, I like the fact that people don't like me, because when they don't like me, they're not bothering me. So therefore, I don't have to worry about those fucking idiots. And, and I don't have to waste any of my time. I don't let any shit, I have what they call a fucking exclusion zone. You come in within that exclusion zone, and when it comes to online stuff, whatever. But in real world, in a 3D world, you come within that exclusion zone, and you do some shit. You stand by. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you bring your gum shield if it comes to that. But come in that exclusion zone, I will defend. I will protect. However, online it's always because people who have these platforms like YouTube, Kick, and all these, yes, they implement rules, they put guidelines, they put terms of service, they do this, they do that, all right? But do you know how much it would cost them? Hi, Eric. Do you know how much it would cost them to have moderators on this platform, and at the same time moderators who are not biased? I have seen it on multiple websites. I've seen moderate people become moderators and they've suddenly, basically, people they didn't like or people who had issues with their friends suddenly get shit treatment, and their friends suddenly getting better treatment, or it's very interesting. So just imagine if YouTube, right, had real human beings, not automated, real human beings who looked at a report, who looked at a complaint and gone, really, I'm going to go back there and look at that, and then watch the whole fucking stream and go, oh, really? Snap. Because I tell you one thing, if that would happen, a lot of people who have caused a lot of negativity and a lot of problems over the last 3 years would not be streaming. They would not be streaming. Because they know for a fact they can get away with it. That's the problem. That's the problem. There's the moderation on these platforms is crap, non-existent. So they know they can get away with it, and they will push. They will push that envelope until they can. or sorry, they will push that envelope until they can't. And when they realize they can't get away with it, what they'll do, they'll just back off a little bit, keep their head down for a bit, and then they'll do it again and again and again and again. Right? Over nearly 24 people have been on a receiving end of negative. No, even more than that. Right, from different avenues. Some have responded, some have just ignored it. Some people are just scared because they don't know who they're dealing with. And at the end of the day, it's the next topic is going to be fucking interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So I hope that you're going to like this one. Right, let me see if I can find it. 1 second. Shit, did I find it? Here we go. Right. Okay, we're cracking on. Ooh, wrong one. We are cracking on. So we're going to go to the next one. Trolling. This is going to be fun. Oh, God, this is going to be fun. Trolling. The right way versus the malice. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. When I was reading through this and I'm doing all the research on this, I was like, oh, shit, this is going to be brilliant. Right. There's a difference between a bit of banter, right? Like Roy, SMN, Robert, Kasha, JK, DJ Ratsner. There's banter. And we have that banter. That's healthy, friendly banter. Right? The correct way to troll. Now, the genuine harassment. Right? Now, I can tell you now I've got 3 different classes here. I have come across people in other people's streams who try to press my buttons all the time. All the time. So I ignore them. As simple as that. All right. I have ignored them and I will continue to ignore them until they can show me the basic human respect. Once they do that, I will show them the exact same back. But until then, I am not going to engage. All right. But then you've got the friendly trolls. There's no malice intent. There's no malice intent. Now, one is about wit and having a laugh, which we do. We all have a giggle, right? The other is about malice. If they're hiding behind fake accounts and targeting people personally, they are trolling. They're just bullies, and that's fact. So what we're going to do? We're going to go to what's it called? The University of Georgia. Oh my God, what? You've been researching in the States? Yes, I have. And I've had some help from friends. Oh, yes. And basically, the University of Georgia, what makes a troll? The dangers of online narcissism. Oh, fucking hell. It's getting deep now. If you spend more than 5 minutes on the internet, the chances are good you run into a troll. Not under the bridge kind. No. These trolls lurk under the Instagram stories and Reddit posts, feeding off chaos in your comment section. On internet troll might post hot takes about how reading is a waste of time, make up drama about your favorite celebrities, or just insult other users. We've seen that a lot. But who are these trolls, really? Are they bored teenagers with too much time and love for chaos? Or is it there's something dark brewing behind those anonymous usernames? Ooh, I hope you're ready for this. Psychologists like the University of Georgia's Joshua Miller have been doing research in narcissistic and aggressive traits. And guess what? Trolling isn't just an obnoxious hobby. It is a personality problem. What is an internet troll? An internet troll is someone who intentionally and aggressively harasses people online with disruptive, offensive, or inflammatory comments. They might derail serious conversations by spewing insults, overwhelm movies or products with negative reviews, repeatedly deny obvious facts. Oh dear. Intentionally post wrong answers in Q&A forums or spam comments in live feeds. If you ever been trolled online, you're not alone. You are not imagining the malice. While trolling might seem like a mostly harmless way for someone to blow off steam, psychological research says otherwise. According to Miller, trolls can often exhibit deeper, darker traits linked to antisocial behavior, aggression, and cyberbullying. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, I could carry on reading this, but I think I'm gonna leave this in the description for you guys to be, to read yourself. Yes, I am. Because I personally think that would be the best thing to do. I mean, unless you want me to read it, I'll be more than happy to read it for you. And don't forget, this is research, journalistic research. This is oh my good God, I swear to God, this is unbelievable. Cyberbullying, a form of online harassment, can have lasting effects on a person's mental health. Cyberbullies spread insults and threats, as well as targeted campaigns designed to humiliate or intimidate people. The same behaviors that fuel cyberbullies, hate speech, doxing, misinformation, are frequently persistent in internet trolls, are linked to specific personality traits. Constructs like psychology. What the fuck is that word again? What was that? What was I? Hang on a minute, guys. There you go. Got it. I got it. Like psychopath or narcissism, anyway, and even sadism are pretty regularly linked to online trolling behaviors, Miller says. They all share a basic personality trait we all call agreeableness versus antagonism. Okay, agreeableness, antagonism. Right, I'm not going to read through all this because it's very interesting. I think that it's only fair that I leave the best part. Oh snap! I leave the best part right. How to protect yourself from internet trolls. Don't engage. Trolls feed off attention. Block liberally. Basically, block them all. If you know their accounts, block them. Just fucking block them. If they can't reach you, yeah, they can't hurt you. Report when necessary. If you feel your mental or physical health is in danger, it's best to let the moderator or the authorities know. And at the end of the day, hi Gail, well, hi Squid. At the end of the day, right, online, on YouTube, you report someone, it's as much use as a fart in a spacesuit. So you may as well just report it to the authorities because that way it's on paper. So if something happens, you've got the report, bang. Take breaks from social media, take a break. They will never win. They will only win if you allow them to. And that's not about winning either. It's about controlling. It's about controlling you. Now, so we're going to have another quick break. At the end of the day, right, there are people that we all know, irregardless, that think that they are the best people on the planet, that everything that comes out their mouth is basically the gospel. It's not. None of us are perfect, right? None of us are perfect. And it takes someone with a bit of a good set of balls or a nice thick taco, right, to actually admit that they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one. I don't think there's a lot of people who are perfect. However, when it comes to the internets, no one is perfect. We've all got our faults. I'm no angel. No one is an angel when it comes to the online. All right. However, there is a difference between negativity and positivity. There's a difference between being nasty to someone because you feel like it, because you need your own emotions to be boosted or your ego rubbed, or there's basically being genuinely nice to someone because at the end of the day, you don't know who this person is. I don't know if Marlin's having a bad day, or Squid's having a bad day, or Paul's having a bad day, or Amalgo's having a bad day, or Gail, or French Psycho. I don't know. You know, am I going to judge them? No, I'm not. If I see them, if say Squid or Kasha or Psycho or Marlin, they say something that I think they shouldn't be saying, I'm going to say, hey, stop. Don't do it again, please. And if they go, fuck you, then I go, goodbye, come back in 10 minutes after you've taken a nice deep breath out. So you've walked outside, you've taken a nice deep breath in, and you've come and let it out, and then you've calmed yourself down, and you come back in. Because emotions will not work in this community. You stay true to yourself, just like on Squid. Squid will not tolerate that. She will allow it until a certain point, and then it's goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. All right. And as you've noticed, a lot of people will stay away from people like myself or Squid or other people. It's because they know they won't get anywhere. They know that the moment they open their mouth, it's yeet. It's as simple as that. And if they're really fucking unlucky, they'll come across Eric, they'll come across Amogirl, or they'll come across SMN, or they'll come across Squid, or they'll come across someone else who's got the fucking shovel. And trust me, shoveling shit out of a fucking beautiful community is very easily done. When I'm in Squids, I am an honorary mod, but I tell you one thing, someone comes in there, starts shit, and they get a chance to say a second comment, I will deal with it. But the other mods have priority. I'm just... okay. But not right now, right? You just sit back and relax and enjoy. And, yeah. And DM me, fucking let me know what's happening. Anywho. Right. Do you know what? I have just covered 2 aspects under an hour. I have just covered rage farming and engagement baiting and trolling under an hour. Wow. Usually I just go on and on and on, but you know, now, let me just check. Not that one. Wait a minute. What the hell? Where's it? Oh shit. 1 second. I think I've actually. Where is it? Kapow. Oh, wait. Please hold. I shall be with you, toot sweet. No. Okie dokie. Right. Anyway, well, I shall flap more my guns. Thank you very much. Snowflower. Hello, my darling. Snowflower, some bad news, some good news for you. And I am now on Rumble. And Squid, keep it PG. Don't hurt anybody. I don't have a first aid box close enough. Anyway, hi, Snowflower, my darling. Hello, sweetness. Good to see you. And French Psycho, don't press buttons, mate. Because I tell you one thing, you won't last. Anywho, right. On the next one we're going to come to, okay. On the next one we're going to come to is cyber harassment. Cyberbullying and harassment. What is cyberbullying and harassment? Now, intimidation is a tool of the weak. When people start hinting at knowing where you live or targeting their friends into swarm you, which we've seen happen, you've lost the argument. You have to rely on the pack because they can't handle the truth one-to-one. And that's usually the same thing. Most of these people will use lies, deception, or groups of people to attack you. Why is that? Because you know, in the old days where they would call it the Pied Piper and all the rats. And you know, you got the Pied Piper playing his little flute, and then you got all the rats following. Right now, let's have a little chat about fucking where are we? About cyberbullying. Cyberbullying refers to repeated, deliberate online behavior intended to harm, demean, or target someone, typically involving an imbalance of power. Cyber harassment is a broader legal term describing any pattern of unwanted, malicious, or threatening online communication that cause a person to feel fear or severe emotional stress or distress. These are the legal terminologies for cyberbullying and cyber harassment. For the people who are lurking and listening, take note. You turning around and saying you're being cyberbullied or cyber harassed is fucking a joke, to say the least. Right? There is enough evidence if someone or a group of people decided to press charges and actually do the research and send all the research to their lawyers, to the authorities, to IC3, or all of them, yeah, irregardless of what you say or do, will not help you get out of the hole that you are in. Now, if I turn around and I call someone an arsehole, and I prove to the peoples of the interwebs why I'm calling that person an arsehole, what are my reasons for calling that person an arsehole, that is not cyberbullying or cyber harassment. There's a big difference between freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and bullying. But a lot of people like to use trigger words to scare people off. It's as simple as that. Now, core distinctions. Power dynamics. Cyberbullying heavily features a perceived power imbalance, i.e. social status, physical size, or technical knowledge. Cyber harassment can occur between the relative equals, strangers, or individuals with no prior relationship. We've seen that happen. Hi, David Fox. How you doing, buddy? Age demographic. Cyberbullying generally focuses on youth, peer-to-peer school environments. Yeah, that happens quite a lot. It used to happen a lot as well. And social networks. Cyber harassment is a legal concept applied broadly to adult and children alike. Intent versus outcome. Cyberbullying specifically requires the intent to exclude, humiliate, or control. Cyber harassment focuses on the effect the actions have on the victim, specifically causing distress or fear for their safety, may it be in person or online. Overlapping behaviors. While the definition differ, both forms share many of the same destructive behaviors, including sending insulting or threatening messages, spreading embarrassing photos, rumors, or private information. Oh dear. I've got a screenshot of that. Creating fake accounts to mock, impersonate, or exclude. Oh snap. Legal and reporting resources. While cyberbullying might not have a standalone criminal code, severe instances frequently cross into cyber harassment and cyber stalking, which are prosecutable criminal offences. If you're in the UK, the Crown Prosecution Service and the police, I fucking know this one by heart, utilize legislation like the Protection from Harassment Act 1997 and the Malicious Communication Act to prosecute offenders. Support service. If you or someone experience online abuse, by the way, just make sure excuse me, and I mean this is directed at all of you now, just a very quick message to everybody. If you are experiencing online abuse, you can seek advice and report the behavior to the Anti-Bullying Alliance or the National Bullying Helpline. Over in the States, I'm not sure. Over here, that's what it's called over here. All right, don't sit quietly there and watch it happen. Say something. If you see something, say something. Okay, you don't have to fucking make it big. Oh, I'm gonna fucking report. No, just do it. Just report them. All right, because at the end of the day, all right, if someone is reported for cyberbullying or cyber harassment, okay, it's not a joke, and I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen a lot. Okay, now again, that there, okay, will be in the description. Even though I totally forgot about this one, I am so sorry about that. All right, now yeah, I'll use that one. Right. So I just make right range. Right, what's this one? Okay, well, the next one is going to be. Yeah. So before we do this one, let's take another break because this one's going to be fucking heavy. Right. So yeah, we're going to take a 2 minute, a couple of minute break. Just have a quick chit chat, and basically to everyone over in Rumble. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and sitting in and listening. I can see your messages. Again, thank you very much. And to everyone here on YouTube, fuck you, YouTube, by the way. You still owe me from last month, not April, but the month before. Because remember, we get paid a month in arrears, so you still owe me. Fuck you, YouTube. Anyway, so I hope that everything so far, everything I have brought to your attention so far, I hope it's making sense. If you got any questions, concerns, or complaints, please say it now. I'll give you guys, because I have got a premiere coming tonight. So you're going to be hearing a premiere, a song I created. Yes. I remember when told me I was an arsehole. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, but it was meant in jest. I didn't mean it. You see, here's the thing about the internet. One thing I've learned: you can meet the most nicest people going, irregardless. Like, there's a lot of people go, oh well, you don't know what they're like behind the scenes. Well, you'd be very surprised. You'll be very fucking surprised. I have met people behind the scene that other individuals cannot. They just hate them, and I'm like, oh, why do you hate these individuals? Oh, because it's because you're not used to their personality. The thing is, people sometimes get rubbed off the wrong way because of personality. All right. Now, there's people who I've fallen out with, who I can't stand, who I, despise the set, whatever. But I'll still sit in the same room with them. I've got no problem with that. No problem whatsoever. Because people like that don't bother me. Right. Once I move on, I move on. But one thing they need to be aware of: you don't fucking poke a sleeping giant when he's asleep, because you won't like what happens when they wake up. And I assure you, you poke this sleeping giant, you won't like what. But I said that deliberately now because I know what's going to happen, but it's not going to happen. Because anyway, but when you look at the bigger picture now, you look at all the Tugs, the Megan Foxes, the Coops, the Shizzies, the J Hips, the Roslins, and you see all these creators, right? Every single creator has a different niche, has a different output, has a different community, but you always know it's really interesting because all these communities have one thing in common. Everyone talks with each other. Even if you don't like each other, you can still have a genuine conversation in the chats. I mean, there's people who I freaking detest. But when it comes to topics and you're having a conversation and you're responding to it, and they turn around and say something that technically is freaking right, I am not going to put them down because I don't like them, but they said something right. I'm going to fucking keep that conversation civil. Because at the end of the day, my issue is with them, or their issue is with me. It's not with the host or the community in whole. But there are people out there who will deliberately go into a community and try to disrupt that community because they're just fucking assholes. And because they want to fucking control the narrative or the rhetoric. But they don't realize what they're doing. They're just putting more and more walls up. It's like watching a film where you just see these barriers go. It's like fucking it's like the scene out of the Phantom Menace. Dum, dum, dum. It's like when those fucking energy barriers go dink, 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 dink. Yeah. Right. It's yeah. But for me, I can sit in a community, and like I've been in some communities where I have not liked the individual because of their actions or because of what they've done in the past. Because once bitten, twice shy, and but when they actually make a comment that makes sense, Squid, no one hates you. I'll kick you in the ass if you keep saying it. But then again, I always fucking promise doing that, but I never do it. No, but it's like the perfect example. Squid and I are very good friends. We talk offline. I mean, it's like basically it's like an extension of the family, really. And there's times where we agree to disagree, and that I could be on platform with Squid, and then I'll see someone who is on the borderline of getting a kick in the ass, and they will say something, and I'm like going, okay, you're an arsehole, but yeah, that's a fucking good comment. That is a good comment. And you then discuss that comment, and sometimes not all the time, but sometimes you can then go and then create a dialogue with that individual, and then suddenly you're getting to know, oh, hi, Mama Squid, give her a hug, and you basically you start a dialogue with that individual, and within 10 minutes you've forgotten why you don't like that. Hi, big dirt. But 10 minutes later, you can't remember why you don't want to associate yourself with that person, or you've taken a dislike to that person. And just by having that dialogue, it's changed your opinion. And that happens a lot. I have come across people now that I didn't speak to before, but I will now say hello to. I mean, you can go into any stream you like. I don't really care. But when you get to know someone and you actually have a dialogue with them, this is when you can actually go, oh, right, okay, this person is not an arsehole. And then you can turn around and say, well, hang on a minute. I've probably fucking preempted my judgment. Maybe I need to fucking step back and actually, it's but anyway. Oh, are there any questions, concerns, or complaints at this present time before I carry on? Yes, no, maybe. Wait a minute. What's this one? No, that one. Ooh, what about that one? Ooh, what about no? Oh, hell no. Oh, wait, what? What's different? No. Oh, okay. I like that one. There you go. Right. So, are there any questions? What? You know what I mean. Before we go on to the next one. Now, at the end of the day, okay, this is the way it's going to rock, and this is the way it is. All right, you are judged on your actions. Okay, as simple as that. Oops, shit, wrong button. Sorry. Fuckity fuck. Sorry, darling, don't kill me. Labels will never fucking work. Squid, I swear to God, if I ever do come, you know what I'm going to do, Squid. You know what I'm going to do, and you can tell Mama Squid and Papa Squid this. When I come over there, I'm going to build a fucking 10 by 12, and you're gonna live in it for a week, under a basher, with sandbags around you, just to freaking knock some sense into it. No, I'm joking. I'll end up in the basement again. Anyway, right. Okay, so what we're going to do, actual fact, please hold. Please hold. Please hold. Oh, by the way, sweetheart, I was told apparently there is freaking strawberry and cherry Dr. Pepper. Oh, what do you mean? Oh no, it's oh yeah. Yeah, so we need to check that out. And if we do check it out, then we're blaming JK Films and probably everyone else. And yeah, right, where was I? Well, there you are. Right. Just before I start, just so you know, that picture there, right, is obviously Squid is on the far left. Then you got Ammo Girl, yeah, Shorty. And then you got My Pretty, and then obviously myself. I'm a bit taller than that, Ammo Girl, by the way, just so you know. Again, you're making me short. And I don't drink beer, about it. I can't believe you put a beer in my hand. Oh, that's, yeah, anyway. Right, so we are now going to move on. Wait a minute, what's the homework assignment besides keeping Squid out of jail? Well, if you sit your ass down and looked up when you said that. Yeah. 1 second, Squid. You need to stay put. Right. What we're going to do now, we are now going to go on to this one. Okay. Reactive abuse. Now, this is going to be really top heavy. So you need to be sitting down, have a beer, whatever you want to drink, and just pay attention. Right. So this is going to be a good one. Reactive abuse. I hope you're ready for this. You ready for this? Good. How? Oh, wait. No. This is one of this is the one people miss. Reactive abuse is when they push and they push and they push until you finally snap and shout back. The second you do, they run to the cameras and say, "Oh, look how aggressive they are." They want to react. They want you to react. Don't give them that satisfaction. Don't give them that satisfaction. Now, a reactive abuse. How the narcissist deliberately pushes your buttons. Have you ever been in a situation where you were totally relaxed one moment, then completely freaked out and triggered the next? As the dust settled, you felt confused and bewildered because you didn't understand what just happened to you. Good question. There's a very good chance you were deliberately targeted by a narcissist. They saw your good mood and decided to flip it into a negative. To add insult to injury, straight after they conjured a reaction off you, they demanded X or told you to just get over it. Toxic people will push you to breaking point with relentless emotional, psychological, and verbal abuse. Their goal is to get you to snap so they can prove how unhinged you are. I had going into it. Blah, 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 but it was when I gave up smoking and drinking, then I started to see the truth. I must admit, since I've cut down smoking, I have become a little bit more. Have I, darling? Hey? Would you say I have or haven't? Good. So I'm not a narcissist then. Good. They are deliberately poking at me to get a reaction. Now, what does reactive abuse look like? Innocently asking you a personal or triggering question. They love doing this in company. So if someone is, countering everything you say when acting shocked when you get frustrated, deliberately sitting in your chair and using your things without asking, being deliberately late, doing a job or a chore badly, delaying doing a task or chore, making a noise, intentionally trying to annoy you in some way, posting on social, now listen, pay attention, posting on social media and commenting on your posts in an intentionally triggering way, violating your boundaries and doing the opposite of what you requested. Forgetting to pick up something. Oh, yeah, fucking, how many husbands have forgotten to pick shit up? Baiting you into circular arguments when the belittling, maligning, and mocking you, you react, and then they call you the abuser, withholding information, money, or resources, shaming or mocking you when you cry, rage, or slam a door in response to abuse. Now, I mean, like, that could be anything. Like, you know, right. What is reactive abuse? Reactive abuse is when a narcissist or a toxic person deliberately triggers you into their reaction, their abuse. In other words, they do or say something obnoxious, you react. They are innocent and ask you what your problem is. You then end up looking like the abuser, and a lot of the time, because people only see your reaction, not their deliberate behind-the-scenes covert abuse. Okay? Narcissists love shock value because of drama it evokes. They will poke and trigger you by saying something rude or offensive. Now, we've seen shit like that happen lately and over the last few years. They may even whip out their cell phone and video you react as proof of how crazy and difficult you are after triggering you. All the while, they act cool, calm, and collected, talking in a relaxed tone of voice. They may even shrug their shoulders and say innocently in the room, all I did was ask her a question. She had too much to drink again. Yeah? Yeah. How to stop reactive abuse? The only way to combat is to stop reacting. It's as simple. You ready for this? Keep yourself calm. Disengage. Turn that shit off. Go away. Go and talk to someone who you are friends with. Go and talk. You know, if you're friends with me, come and talk to me. Go and talk to Squid. Go and talk to someone you trust. Just fucking talk. Or fucking walk out the door, knock on your neighbor's door and go, hey, do you want a beer? Yeah, okay, let's have a chat. Have a chat. Right? If you are the cause of the argument, obviously then you need to fix it. But if you're not cause of the argument, just keep calm. And also what they're doing or what they're saying, don't take personally. Sometimes people fucking lash out because, you know, they're going through shit. If they're going through shit, just let them lash out or let them fucking shout and all that shit. And once they're done, you say, look, do you want to talk about it? Do you want me to fucking sit there? Should we go for a walk and then we can talk about it? 90% of the time that happens, but online it's a different ballgame. It is a different ballgame. Now, here's references. You've got a pen and paper handy. All right. Here's a couple of things that you can take. All right. These are references for further reading. All right. One's called Narcissistic Abuse, A to Z, Narcissism and Narcissistic Personality Disorder, Encyclopedia. The Narcissism Bible by Sam Vaknin. Emotional Terrorism, Breaking the Chains of Toxic Relationships. That's a good one as well. Whole Again, Healing Your Heart and Rediscovering Your True Self After a Toxic Relationship. This is for people who've had bad relationships. Right? The Covert Passive-Aggressive Narcissist. Oh, God, those fuckers. Right? Now, obviously, I'm going to be putting these all in there, but you need to understand one thing, okay? These people, when they're fucking attacking you, when they're dragging you through the shit, when they're making you look like the laughing stock of, you know, there are two reasons why they're doing that. Because I know you can handle it, Squid. All right, there are two reasons why they're doing that. One, they are afraid of you. Or two, they want to control you. Now, one thing, no one is ever going to be able to control me. I mean, like, people have gone, oh, why aren't you always going live? It's because sometimes I've got other shit to do. But when I do go live, I'm going to make absolutely sure that you guys are safe, that you guys are happy, and everything that I'm talking about is good. Now, there are people out there who go out their way to lie through their teeth. How they fucking how they deal with real life is beyond me. I really can't give you that answer. How they go day from day surviving the fantasy world or the fantasy they live in, to come online and try to make out that they are the most dangerous individual on this planet. You know, it explains a lot about these individuals. And when you belittle people and when you attack people and you attack them not just because of jealousy, it's because you don't feel good in yourself. So therefore what you do is you make other people feel bad, therefore you feel better. Because when you see other people feeling bad, that makes you happy. And that there is a telltale sign of a narcissist. And I mean, if I really wanted to point the finger and name names, I've got over a dozen people I can name right now. That fucking suit fits. That hat fits 100%. But I'm not going to do that. Why? Because one, they don't deserve the credit. Two, they don't deserve the fucking the knowledge that they exist. And three, right, this is not about them. This is about the overall shit that has been going on with this whole fucking what the hell's versus anti what the hell's case. Because if you look at it from a perspective from outside the box and a perspective as I've been called, the typical Brit or the foreigner or the limey, you know, if you think that I'm opinionated, there are other people from different places in the world that have an opinion, and their opinion is fucking 10 times worse than mine. If I really gave my opinion, you would be very shocked. Now, as far as I'm concerned, one thing that came out of all this, this whole debacle, this saga, and funny enough, I was the first one to call it the saga. Strange, isn't it? Now, one thing that's came out of all this, and I am very fucking proud of this, is that I've met people like Squid. I've met people like Didier Rattis, JK Films. I've met people like Roy Lozinger. I have met people fucking Marlin, Kasha, Robert. Did I mention DJ Rattis? Yeah. I have met so many people. I have met my pretty. I have met fucking Coop. You know, Shizzy, Faces it all. Amog. I mean, so many fucking genuinely nice people. These are just some of the names. Paul, Amos. You know, there are so many fucking people. You know, every single person I've come across, every single person that comes into this stream, 99% of the people that come in the stream are genuinely nice people. Because here's the thing. If you're an arsehole or you're negative or you're toxic, you don't last long. And that's one thing I like about this community. And that's one thing I like about a lot of the communities. Like Heidel is a mod in other communities. So every single community that I've been in, there is one or two people I actually know who are genuinely nice people, but also have the responsibility to protect that community and that host, which I think is fucking awesome. Because that means it stops all these negative, narcissistic bullies from doing what they're doing. That's why they can only do it on their own platforms. And then they drag other people in, and then they get them to do it on their platforms as well. And therefore, that individual or those individuals will then lose credibility. Why? It's because they are being a puppet for other people. And that's where the problems are. This is why, right, when I do something off my own back, when I stream off my own back. I give you my opinion. I don't give other people's opinion. I will say, oh, fucking hell, did you hear about so-and-so and so-and-so say so-and-so and so-and-so did so-and-so and so-and-so? Right? That is my opinion going, oh, did you hear that? Yeah, good. Well, here's my opinion. They're both assholes. Simple. Perfect example. Bruce Matskin denies everything about emailing the judge and all that shit. And what happens? His best little bum chum, okay, Mr. Volp, aka Skeletor, aka hello you guys, right, ends up throwing him under the bus in his article where he actually shows the actual screenshot of Deuce Boy emailing the judge. How stupid can you get? And on that note, I'm going to take a mouthful of drink. Well, if you think you're a bad guy, Robert, You see, and there's another thing as well. Never, ever, ever feel sorry for yourself. Never, ever, ever, excuse me, never, ever, ever feel sorry for yourself, especially not in public. If you feel that you've done something, if you feel fucking low that day, all right, you're feeling down, there are two things you can do. Before you even enter anything like online, or you go into a group or Discord or into a live stream or shit like that, get hold of one of your friends. Get hold of someone you know, someone you trust, and go, do you know what? I am feeling like fucking this today. And 99% of the time, like if it was me, I'd go, do you? Yeah. Well, wind your fucking neck in, get your shoes on, go for a walk, go and listen to nature, right? And just take a nice stroll, walk a mile, walk back, take a nice stroll. And then, take the dog for a walk or go and sit there, listen to some classical music, listen to some relaxing music, right? And just turn the internet off. Turn your fucking phone off. Turn the internet on your phone off. You don't need the internet on your phone if you've got a fucking computer in your room. If you've got a computer in your house, why the fuck have you got the internet on your phone? Use the freaking computer. Your phone is for texting, calling, and throwing at people. All right? Depending on how big the phone is. If your phone is the size of a fucking laptop, then obviously it's, you got to be careful because you can get dumb charged for that. But at the end of the day, why the hell do you need the internet on your phone if you got it in your house? Simple as that. As simple as that. Now, if you're out and about or you're traveling or something like that, that's a different matter. But when you're at home, Sarasota Beach Bum, how you doing, bro? Right, and happy Memorial Day. If you're at home, why? Hello, look at my lips. Watch my lips. Why the fuck do you have the internet on your phone when you've got a computer in your home? Watch my lips. You see my lips? Yeah, right. It's as simple as. You have to have some sort of cutoff. God, I sound like a right. Well, that's just I'm just here an excuse. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Good. Okay. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. He's listening to me while he's playing Black Ops. Okay, I will let. I'll leave. I'll okay. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I'll get just now. I'll give you that one. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you that one. Now, I want you to point at yourself. I want you to point at yourself. Take your beautiful index finger with that beautiful nail, all right, and point at yourself, okay, and then say, you are responsible for your own actions. Don't allow those idiots to control you. Done. Simple. That's as simple as it is. Right? It's as simple as it is. And I am now going to do something that I've never done. Okay, where is it? Where are you? Never done that before. Tic Tac. Doctor, what the fuck is that? That's. Oh, no way. Have they got Tic Tacs as Doctor? I've seen it all now. I don't even know why I do. Do you know what? They do this every time. I've been talking about all this, and here I getting abused. I'm getting abused by people sending me DMs and shit. Now, I've sent someone a link, but before I send that link, there's something I want to fucking do. I want to play. Hang on a minute. I want to play my new upcoming song. If you want to hear it, press 1. If you don't want to hear it, press 2. But then again, I've got 2 versions. Hang on a minute. I've got 2 versions. Shit, I've got 2 versions of it. Snap. Oh, crap. What do I do? Play both? Shall I play both? they're talking about skeletons. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I've been let down. Oh well. No, it's all right. Right, I need right. 1 second. Is it this one? Oh, wait. Is it that one? Yeah. Right. Okay. So no, it's not that one. Let me try to. What one did you like, darling? Was it the? I don't know if it's this one. Okay. Right. Okay. Right now, as you know, I like diddling with the tunes. Yeah. You know, I like dibbling with the tunes, right? Right. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. I've got 3 songs here, so I'm gonna play all 3. Right, and then you tell me. But the one that's coming up, that's gonna be live on my platform. Okay, so enjoy the first one. I'm in a second. Enjoy the first one. All right, and then we'll go and play the second one. Right, all the same lyrics but different tune. Enjoy. Oh yeah.
Where truth was.
Do you know what? I just sat here, okay, and I'm going looking at the comments. And I thought, you cheeky fuckers. And I'm looking, and not one person's turned around and said, "Oh, we can't hear anything." So I look up, and the bloody thing's muted. So right, I tell you what, we're going to play the other one first, and yeah. So basically, I do apologize for that. So let's try this one again. Enjoy.
Welcome the SpawnTroopers round tonight, where truth walks slow underneath neon lights. Facts don't hide, they don't run away. They survive every game that people play. Years gone by.
Tiny kingdoms built before they fall. Everybody preaching what they can't defend, turning enemies into temporary friends. Smooth words dripping like cheap red wine, but cracks show through over time. See, truth got rhythm, truth got soul, and lies can't dance when the records roll. Some people gamble with borrowed flames, pointing fingers just to hide their shame. But the mirror don't lie when the lights come on, and the truth keeps singing long after they're gone. At night, the shadows grow. Yeah, the cowards come out to play, but dawn breaks through every single town and sends the fear back where it came. SpawnTrooper's real, where facts speak louder than pride, and no amount of noise can bury what survives.
Right, just before I play the second one, I do apologize for the sound and everything. It went a bit tits up. Just going for the cough as well. Just so you know, basically, YouTube have demonetized hundreds of thousands of freaking people. Problem is, they've demonetized. Like, I got demonetized on the last day of April. However, the month before, I should have got, right? So April's money I should have got this month, but I didn't get that. So they owe the super chats and stickers and everything else that you guys sent me. They owe me, and realistically, they owe you, right? And I'm going to give it a while, and if I don't hear from them, then I'm going to get the financial advisor and legal involved, and then we're going to start from there. We're going to go from there. But anyway, I'm not going to digress. So here comes the here comes the second tune. Right, this is the second one, but the one that I am publishing on that I've already published on Rumble, that's going to be coming on here. That's going to be last. So basically, here comes the wait, is it? Oh yeah. And I've got a video. I don't know if I should show you the. Do you know what? Should I put the video? Yeah, I'll put on the last one. I'll put the video up so you can actually see the video. That. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right. So here comes the second one. Yeah. So enjoy. Shit, I can't remember what one I played first.
Welcome to SpawnTrooper's realm tonight, where truth walks slow underneath neon lights. Facts don't hide, they don't run away. They survive every game that people play. Years gone by, I've seen the same old show. Finger point saints with a heart so cold. Blame gets louder when the truth cuts deep. But deception never really sleeps.
Hang on a minute. This is the same one. Honestly. No, right. Okay. Right. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna play the one that the one I've created. So look forward to it. Here we go. 1 second. 1 second. Enjoy.
Welcome to SpawnTrooper's realm tonight, where truth walks slow underneath neon lights. Facts don't hide, they don't run away. They survive every game that
Well, that
people
didn't fucking work
play.
either. Oh, fuck's sake.
Years go-
Right, hang on a minute. Let me do it a different way. Fuck it, fuckity, fuck. Right, let's do it a different way. Why is all my life so fucking hard? Bastards. Right.
Welcome to SpawnTrooper's realm tonight, where truth walks slow underneath neon lights. Facts don't hide, they don't run away. They survive every game that people play. Years go by, seen the same old show. Finger point saints with a heart so cold. Blame gets louder when the truth cuts deep, but deception never really sleeps. Oh, people wear masks just to feel alive, telling lies so long they believe your disguise. Mothers bring souls into this world pure and free, but somewhere along the road, some forget humanity. At night the shadows grow, and the cowards come out to play, whispering poison in the dark, till the sunrise chases them away. Ooh, light scares the darkness every time. Truth don't fade, no matter the crime. And when the morning calls their name, all that's left is echoes and shame. Late night talk behind digital walls, tiny kingdoms built before they fall. Everybody preaching what they can't defend, turning enemies into temporary friends. Smooth words dripping like cheap red wine, but cracks show through over time. See, truth got rhythm, truth got soul, and lies can't dance when the records roll. Some people gamble with borrowed flames, pointing fingers just to hide their shame. But the mirror don't lie when the lights come on, and the truth keeps singing long after they're gone. Oh. At night the shadows grow, yeah, the cowards come out to play, but don't break through every single time, and sends the fear back where it came. can bury what survives.
And there you go. That there was the one that I wrote. And yeah, fucking JK is here. That means I'm going to get it. Yeah, smack bang between the eyes. Hi, JK. Welcome. And guys, please go and give JK a big follow, please. Let me see if I can find his link. First things first, obviously, because we're dealing with links now. Let's do this one here. Let's do this one first. Go and give Squid a quick shout out. Pardon me. And obviously, JK, let's find you. Where are you, JK? There you are. There you are. Please go and check out JK. He's got some really good tunes and everything else. All right. So go and check him out. And if you can, obviously, shit. Where am I? Sorry, I'm trying to find my gaming stream one. Where am I? Where is it? There we go. Where's my channel? There you go. You know, obviously, our goal is lacking there. So there's my gaming stream, and not forgetting my Rumble. If you're not on Rumble, please go and sign up. Any support, any help. Oh shit, wrong one. All the support is always welcome. So there's a Rumble one. Yes. I hope that you enjoyed the stream tonight, and basically, I hope that people you learned something from it. And like I said, once everything is cooled down and everything else, I'm going to add the links to the information in the description. And like I said, I do appreciate everyone. You know, when you get older and you get all those trees, you should get checked by. Deleting that is not going to freaking help, because you know, you delete your message, it comes up. Look at the screen, your space cadet. Look at it. Look, it's on there. It's right there. Yeah, it's right there. Oh yeah, you rewrote it. You get older, you have all them streams. You should get checked by. In the heart, man. In the heart. But to everybody, I hope that you have a fantastic Memorial Day. And please don't drink and drive. And if you are going to have a drink, do it at home. So what we're going to do now, we are going to move into the Q&A time. We're going into gaming. I've got something for you. Right, gaming. As you're aware, I've been playing DayZ. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to start recording some DayZ, right? Because I don't want people turning up on the server. Not just that, it's also because, like, you know, it's a privately owned server. Yeah, it is. It's just like our Remembrance Parade. A couple of games. There's one game that I have come across that I'm very interested in doing. And one thing I do promise, that we are going to be playing a shopping mall game coming up this weekend. But there's another game I found, and it's called Drain Sim. It's basically where you clear drainage so the water can flow off, and it is weird as hell, but it's funny. And it only cost, I think, £12 or something. So I am going to probably invest in that, and then we'll play that together. Hopefully it'll be all right. I've seen it played on YouTube. But yeah, it is quite funny because you get up to your waist in water. So, Marlin, you take care, my darling. All right, big hugs to you. So, and also I'm playing DayZ as well at the moment. But like I said, this weekend we are going to be doing a supermarket, so we're going to see. And I've been thinking if I can't get back into, the plus, if I can't get back into black, and I'm still in debt. Well, I'm not in debt, but I'm just low on funds. We may start again. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. So there's the games that I've been playing. I probably will be doing some of the truck sims and stuff like that. But at the moment, I am going to be saving up to get a Stream Deck specifically for Rumble. I know I've already got one, but I want to get one for Rumble. So I got two separate ones because, I've been told that you can actually set yours up. So basically, you can do profiles on them, but I want them separate. So I know you can do that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go film review. Fucking hell, I didn't realize I had this. I've just thrown myself out. Right, film review. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Now, I've seen it. I watched it with a friend, and it is good. It's packed with action. It's packed with a good storyline. And obviously, there's a couple of well-known actors in it. But I think it ended really, really dumb. It ended really stupid, and it could have been a little bit better. But then again, Disney likes to milk shit. So unfortunately, it gets a 7 out of 10 for me. So if you're going to watch the new Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Google, little fucking munchkin, enjoy. Everyone's got their own opinion, but I'm giving it 7 out of 10. So enjoy. Right, now we'll come to the Q&A time. So basically, if you've got any questions, go ahead, ask your questions. And obviously, my pretty is still a bit poorly. And Robert and Kasha, you take care. So I'll wait for your questions, and obviously, if there's no questions or nothing, then we'll come to an end. No, because that'll be animal cruelty, JK. You should know that by now. I can't use sheep, because if I start going 1, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, then people will start falling asleep. Oh, fuck off! No. You see what I mean about disengaging from negativity, right? Just disengage. There you go. See how I did that? I disengaged from fucking Fanta. Oh, Dr. Pepper, yes. Question: what sheep are your favorite? Healthy ones, clean ones that keep you warm at night. You cheeky sod. I can't imagine the crazy in the boat. Wow, God, you are now safe. So if there's no more, oh, wait a minute. Over on Rumble, are there any questions over on Rumble? Any questions over there? Do you have any questions? Everyone on YouTube should jump over here and subscribe to your numbers go up, even though you want. Yeah, guys. Yeah, if you get a chance, jump over to Rumble and go and hit that follow button, please. Don't mess with Schmiegel. Yeah, we want it. Who wants to practice with these 7 Dr. P's? Do you know what? Talking about 7, I had Sprite a while back, and I tell you one thing: if I ever see that again, I know. You tried, I know you. Anyway, guys, yeah. So if you're not following on Rumble, please jump over there. Even if if you can support me on there, I'd really appreciate it. Over here, stay the same, don't change. Right, I'm still going to stream here, but I'm not going to allow YouTube to basically take the piss out of you and me. Simples. That's as simple as it is. No, you're not the last person. There's 8 people on Rumble right now. And it's been extreme, yeah. So I am going to. I mean, I probably might get hold of someone to help me learn about Rumble and set it up, because I want to live stream on Rumble as well. Because on Rumble I can actually say a little bit more than I can on here. But I do appreciate everyone being here. I hope that it's been educational. I hope that people have learnt something. And JK, it's good to see you, buddy. You know where I am if you need to talk. Roy, I can only just talk to myself for so long. Not what I've been hearing, Roy. I've been hearing that you seem to like have full-blown conversation. No, I'm joking. So if there's no more questions, for yours truly, I am gonna turn that off. Kapow! Look at that. Ah, hello, Mr. Coop. Hey. Oh, welcome. How you doing? What the fuck is that bouncing up and down? That's a banana. Peanut butter. Wait a minute, banana and peanut butter time. No, wait a minute. Is it peanut butter base? Peanut butter and a baseball bat. Peanut butter and a baseball bat. Peanut butter and a baseball bat. Peanut butter and a baseball tap. Pow. Yeah. So yeah. Hi, Mr. Coop. Oh, good to see you on Rumble as well. Wow, I'm impressed. Yes. So yeah, let me try to resend. Right. So I hope that everyone enjoyed tonight. Like I said, obviously, Rumble is going to be my next point of call. I am SpawnTrooper. I talk to myself at time. It's how I guarantee an intelligent conversation. Yes. Yes, that is so true. It's hard to get a good. Sometimes it's best to talk to yourself. I mean, like many years ago, we had an RQ who used to mumble to himself. And one day someone turned around and said, "Why are you talking to yourself?" He said, "Because it's the only decent conversation I can fucking have." And you know what? That is so true. That is so true. And yeah, by the way, guys, go and check out Mr. Coop on Rumble and on Facebook. Wait a minute, not Facebook, on YouTube. There you go. But anyway, SpawnTrooper, Spawn Rumble, a place to go to talk to yourself. Yes, absolutely. No, JK, stop putting ideas in people's head. Okay, you see people talking to themselves. Hello, how are you? I'm okay. How are you? I'm all right. How are you? So yeah, it's a new thing. I've got lots to learn, lots of things to read, and hopefully it'll look good. 1 second. What's this? Enable slow chat. Oh, wait, what? Enable slow chat. Don't miss a message. Disable large history. Enable subscriber. Oh, I can. Oh, restrict chat to channels. Oh, no, that's just being... Oh, well, you know, I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Yes. Right. Do you know what? You learn something new every day on... I didn't realize on Rumble you can do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Right. So I'm going to call it a night. I would like to thank everybody for being here. Thank you very much for sticking with it. And I hope that I didn't bust your head. And to all the veterans out there still serving and retired, you know, happy Memorial Day. And please remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Okay. On that note, guys, take care. Thank you again. Thank you very much for being here on YouTube and also on Rumble. And I'll be seeing you soon. Watch this space. On that note, take care and
They go live every night selling drama on demand with crampons sitting on their ass and dicky on hand. Fake tears falling, oh I'm just speaking truth, while they pocket super chats and exploit the loons. Gator rolls in trying to act real cool, but he's stirring up heat, breaking all the rules. Haters in a circle, all bark, no bite, till SpawnTrooper drops and it flips on the light. SpawnTrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. SpawnTrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. SpawnTrooper, is weak with this one. Deuces in the mix, spinning lies for the stream. He acts like a king, but his throne's just a meme. Dodging all the questions with a scripted phrase, trying to fool the crowd, but he's just a face. Bones Lacker's got a seat at the front of the show, putting up a front, but got nowhere to go. Guano's hiding in shadows, throwing shade in the chat. They all act tough, but SpawnTrooper's on that. SpawnTrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. SpawnTrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Weak with this one. Now the people rise, no longer blind. The lies unravel one stream at a time. Truth's not merchant, don't come in packs. And SpawnTrooper's got receipts, not just attacks. He says turn off the feed, walk into the sun. This war for your mind, it's already begun. With clarity, blazing like a saber so bright, he leads the way through the digital night. SpawnTroopers say, I see you playing, keeping up the show, spinning your stories, but the truth starts to flow. Your gators pull high like you're some kind of lord, but all you're doing is striking out with the faulty sword. You're no warrior, just a puppet on strings. Your fake crown don't mean a thing. The game's up now, you're out of move. SpawnTroopers here to expose your groove. SpawnTrooper, he bring truth and facts to the land. SpawnTrooper, he assesses the situation at hand. Then he say the words, truth don't kneel to no one man. SpawnTrooper, the force is weak with this one. One yai duet.
Truth will rise in the end, no place for deceit.
May grim unwind, get a whole group on. The force is weak with this whole bunch.